Rwanda, a small landlocked country in East Africa. It is home to vast mountains, unique nature, and a diverse people unified by a single culture. At one point, one of the largest kingdoms in the world by population, Rwandans today show a strong sense of unity and determination which can be seen in its rise during the last 25 years. Much of the world, however, associates the place with just one thing: genocide. In 1994, close to a million people lost their lives in about 100 days. Neighbors killing neighbors, friends their friends, and sometimes families killing their own. There's no denying it or forgetting it. It remains a deep scar in our past, one that we must face. Through discussion, remembrance, and a will to recover, we have moved on and now stand united as one Rwandan people. I was born during the recovery process, 4 years after, in Kigali, to Rwandan parents. Learning what happened earlier on, I needed a way to process and come to terms with our history, which I found in poetry. It helps me not only understand, but also share my experience with others, which has been my goal from the start. The thing about being an artist in Rwanda, sometimes post colonial ways of thought don't mix with progressive ideals. Historically, artists were a vital part of the kingdom. Their rhymes helped preserve history and pass on valuable lessons. And that changed with the arrival of Europeans, with written accounts replacing oratory ones. The artist's role lost its meaning. These days, it can feel like a battle to express yourself artistically. Among people's judgment and my own prejudice, I had to fight to feel free to do what I know I'm meant for. I am proud to say that I won that war. Now, I hope to empower the next generation of artists to stand up and do the same. Running from the shadows in my head that I only realize they exist every time I get a pen. Arranging and rearranging words, hoping that they make sense. My inquisitive nature gives birth to these phrases, ties them to fit my size like shoelaces. The art is to make it rhyme, an expression of a sentence that's more engaging. It's a golden treasure with much power to make a bird fly with one feather. Speak life into lifeless creatures. Spit blades sharper than those of a butcher, because a butcher knows not how to slaughter. Because a butcher knows not how to slaughter. The treasure, buried deep in the heart of a vulnerable child, could be a potential curse to his vulnerable side, because his words carry way more meaning than he could have ever imagined. A weapon of destruction, to him, a way of recreation. A harsh reality strikes. And now, a journey to understanding, learning, remembering, writing, scratching, writing, scratching, rewriting begins. New discoveries are made. Numerous worlds, more than those in the universe, piled on top of each other, opening up ways out of this harsh reality. And just like a time machine, he got no limits to where he could get. All it takes is one word or one chord to get him to a certain place. A memory vivid enough, it brings back old closets that keep shaking because the skeletons are still dancing. because the skeletons are still dancing. Or takes him to a field of sunflowers on a sunrise where his hope gathered. Or to the first time his dad taught him to ride a bike, a feeling that he could kill for because he's never getting younger. And well, for me, all I ever wanted was to write and maybe rap. Sometimes I do recite the poems that I used to have. Back in my childhood, inspiration wasn't enough. Motivated by the TV, so I had to be that kind. I did it all by myself, explanations you wouldn't find. Thanks be to God for He gave me enough light. I wouldn't say that I had extra lessons to learn. This is from the old scars, from the blood that I had from birth, leaking all my old stuff. This ain't going to bed now. Thank you. Hello everyone, my name is Chivumbi King. I'm a Rwandan poet living in Kigali, and right now we're on Lake Muhazi. On my right, I have my producer Kenny Pro Beats. And on my left, I have my guitarist, Amos, aka Just Label. And here today, we're here to give you a performance that was supposed to take place in Berlin earlier this year. And because of COVID, it got postponed. The performance sheds light on how we deal with the past using music and poetry as a tool. And the next piece is called Stand Up Soldier. It's a call for myself and everybody out there listening to this to stand up and go find their true purposes. This is how I use music and poetry to deal with my dark memories, to turn them into beautiful ones. And in hopes that you are watching, Esther Bejarano, I would like to greet you with everybody else here. Your story partly inspired us in the creation of this performance. We really hope you enjoy. Let's go. Stand up, soldier. Load your gun, shoot. Enemies coming closer. Stand up, soldier. Load your gun, shoot. Enemies coming closer. You wanna know why his eyes are red? And then, my friend, you should know how his days are spent. Cause if it's not none, then it's one plate a day, and that explains why he got nothing to say. He fights hard to be seen, and very hard to be free. But he doesn't know how to do that anymore, cause his stomach is crushing empty. It grinds itself. Walls robbing, I'm sure he gets the pain. And this goes on again and again, but still he got nothing to say. Cause he knows these things are the same, and they're never willing to change. Soldier needs to be changed. His mind is an ocean of questions, based on the right or the wrong intentions. But is he ready to take the blame? Is he ready for the changes? Is anybody tired of solving the same cases? Or we just got comfortable with making the same messes? Stand up, soldier. Load your guns, shoot. Enemies coming closer. Stand up, soldier. Load your gun, shoot. Enemies coming closer. Somebody open the curtains. I just want the light in. I need a voice, I need something. Anything I could believe in. Some hope that I will make it. Make it without being taken, without being chained, without being slaved. Why am I going without being straight? But straight, that's not a thing around here. Who cares if Jenny's dead and Jenny's severed? What makes them happy is the money they make. They don't give a fuck about us, so we don't give a fuck about them. They don't understand how we communicate well. Mind your own damn business, man. Nzarya duke ndyame kare, senga Imana mbone kure, mbone hirya y'umusozi, ntandukanye ibinyoma n'ukuri. Nkunda uwunyanga mwanga, iyo niyo mirongo imutemba mu bwenge. Hora hoya nawe siwe, ni kamere yacu. Nuko abenshi tuminjiraho umunyu ukagira ngo wenda biba biryoshye. Oya, he's blamed for not having what to do, but that's not a thing he had to choose. He stays humble, stays calm, waiting for you to make a move. And according to you, the show went well, but nobody knows what happens behind the curtains. So the soldier stood up, finger on the trigger, then shot. Victory was ours. Stand up, soldier. Cock a gun. Enemies coming closer. Thank you. Pen and paper, only words getting laid down. We add rhythm to the nature, and my little dark savior. It turns slaves into chairmen. It speaks louder than the sirens. It brings peace and problems, but me still love it anyway. Love it anyway. Does this shit sound real or is it just me? Cuddled up in its arms, music in my heartbeat. Boom boom clap is the reason that we got here. Music paints rivers of tears that it's made of. It feels like it's going nowhere. All the pain, all the tears, they'll be gone one day. We sleep to the music down here of the bullets and the guns. Music heals the soul. Sometimes it gets hard, sometimes it gets tough. Oh, when it goes down, music heals the soul. Sometimes it gets hard, sometimes it gets tough. Oh, when it goes down. Music got no language, boundaries or races. We are connected through the energy we bring in. Jah Rastafari, the only one I believe in. Free like the birds when they're singing in the morning. Rewrite the past, melodies that were lost. The stories were never told. The music chunyi zaroho. Now you gon' be fat to call. 16 to get a job. Ain't no place in the world that can shelter my soul, cause the colors are vibrant. Sound like a liquid flows nice in my eardrums. Nourishes my soul, heals it. Oh, it feels right. Sinks me in the moment, guides when it gets time. MUSIC, my unique drug. VIP and ghetto at the same time. Living in the strings, I forget time. Just because we jump doesn't mean we're doing alright, no. It feels like it's going nowhere. All the pain, all the tears, they'll be gone one day. We sleep to the music down here of the bullets and the guns. Music heals the soul. Sometimes it gets hard, and sometimes it gets tough. Oh, when it goes down, music heals the soul. And sometimes it gets hard, sometimes it gets tough. Oh, when it goes down, music heals the soul. Sometimes it gets hard, sometimes it gets tough. Oh, when it goes down, music heals the soul. Sometimes it gets hard, sometimes it gets tough.